in at the center position. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Here's Big Daddy. Trains the three-pointer. Big Daddy's got the first points up on the board for the 76ers.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, and now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now, here's Ivy. The 11-footer. And Embiid pulls it down. Here's Big Daddy. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Big Daddy's got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Duren. Last game he had 12. Just 5 on the clock. Duren with a screen on Maxey. That one goes. Count it.
Cunningham is so skilled working the pick and roll. That time, the play was for himself to score.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
First personal foul. First team.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Philadelphia, number 14.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Cunningham finds Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside, always looking to initiate contact on offense.
The Pistons making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Big Daddy hits the three-point bomb. Big Daddy's got 11 points.
And it just seems that score, just great ball movement.
Harris outside. Pass to Cunningham. Over Maxey. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective from that mid-range area.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Big Daddy, over by Beasley. Back to Maxey. It's stolen by Cunningham. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. The shot's good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he... The 76ers making a switch here. Here's Schroeder. He has yet to score. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers. Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Yabusele out there with Big Daddy. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. 6 to shoot. And it's Big Daddy missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
The kick outside to Butler. Schroeder with the ball. Butler covering. Jacks up a three. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 5 in the bucket from Schroeder. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Big Daddy. Here by Beasley. Big Daddy. That's good.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Thompson outside. Back to Schroeder. Averaging a bit over 10 points a game. That one good for 2. Hardaway has got 5 now.
The defense expects Hardaway to just rise and fire, but he can make plays off the bounce as well.
The Big Daddy passes to Yabusele. Here's Big Daddy. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to McCain. Shot clock at 5. Big Daddy. That's good.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day. What a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
Here's Yabusele. Still yet to score. That's a 2 from Butler. Rebound, Detroit. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
Well, it wasn't a pretty game as far as shooting goes, but ugly wins count just the same.
Here's Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Hardaway. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. So it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Please direct your attention now to set up
Joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
And moving on, time to check out the midseason NBA Power Rankings.
You know, for Philadelphia, man, they've clawed their way into the top 10 in their division, playing with a lot of energy and executing well.
The big question now, how far can they continue to climb? And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. And it's Thompson in at the three, the small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Back to Maxey. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. The Big Daddy passes to Embiid. Bucket is good. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first three shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
On the wing, Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Ivey. The shot by Thompson, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office. And, you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harris inside. There's the steal. Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Thompson. And yes, it's good. Embiid's got 9.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
It's like Ivey has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Big Daddy.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Maxey. No good. Good D by Thompson. Pistons trailed by 19. Over in the corner, Cunningham launches it. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Yabusele, and he dunks it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
1:35 left in the third quarter. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Tobias Harris. Hardaway comes in for Ausar Thompson. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Ivy. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. Here's...
I got him! Yo, set it up!
For Detroit, Reedy's checked in for Duren. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Maxey with it. Reed on him. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Tyrese Maxey. George is out there with Big Daddy. Then there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. To the paint. Here's McCain. And that one drops.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Cunningham with it. Over Maxey. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Pass to Big Daddy. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's good from long range. Big Daddy's got 20 points.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Thompson, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The 76ers leading by 22. Here's Big Daddy. Another three for Philadelphia.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Harris's shot is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Big Daddy. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Big Daddy. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Philadelphia leading by 22.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Big Daddy.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Big Daddy. Ivy. And again, it's the Pistons missing. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Great win tonight, MP.
Night, MP.
Turn around, turn around. Come on, who's man? Get there, get there. Shot. Get in.
Way to hit that. Oh, that's the win.
Who's bad? Who's bad?
What's up with that?
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Focus.
Come on, MP. Ooh, I run this, I run this.
They always be ready.
All done. Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game. Let's do this. Come get it. I see a shot. Watch out. Hey, yo, right here.
Come on, focus.
And one. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Pop it, baby. And a foul. Way to grab it. And one. That's a foul. I'm gonna keep coming. I'll keep coming.
We're here. We're here. Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
You got it. Come on, man.
Y'all ready to lose?
Here we go. Mid-range game, huh?
Now that's what I want to see.
Is this what you call D? Yeah, you can hit that all day.
Sweat out here. I can't score on. One more.
There you go. There you go. That's all day.
You need a timeout? I can keep going. Oh, yeah. Garbage. This player is garbage. Come on.
Come on. What are you, bro, MP? Come Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Get through. Come around. Screen coming. Shot. Let's go!
Mama, there goes that man.
You were the top rookie last month and every month.
Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. Taking a look at the 76ers, they're on a roll right now, making their way to the #1 spot.
You know, for Philadelphia, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Tyrese Maxey, George out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Big Daddy in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges, and it's Williams in at the 5. You take a look at the Hornets. For them, the stakes could not be higher. They're 2-1 in group play so far. A win tonight is essential.
I think they're set up for success. Now they just have to close the deal. I mean, punch their ticket out of the group stage of the NBA Cup tournament and get ready for the next segment.
And now talking about how things are going for the 76ers. A 3-0 record in the NBA Cup. Looking tonight to finish group play perfect.
And not an easy thing to do. They'll be tested on the road tonight. But so far, it's been so good for them.
It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP. And tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
And it's blocked by Embiid. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Miller can't get it to go. Recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, VA. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Big Daddy. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Here's George. And counted from 19 feet away.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
Now here's Williams. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Miller, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Okogie. Counted from distance.
It is a welcome sign for sure. When Okogie connects from deep, it really expands his offensive game.
Big Daddy, the pass to Grimes. Here's Big Daddy. Back to Maxey. This one for 3. George's shot is off. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Williams a screen on George. Here's Bridges. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
You know, I think this is something Okogie has to keep doing. He's got to shoot it whenever the shot is given to him. Keep the defense honest.
Here's Embiid. Williams grabs the board. And Paul will bring it up here for Charlotte. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
They get it again. Jacks up a 3. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And as we near the end of the group stage, let's see where we stand in the NBA Cup tournament.
Well, this is an interesting format. Since each team plays so few games towards the NBA Cup, they get weeded out in a hurry.
And the Hornets making a change here. Mann's checked in. 1:44 left to play in the first. And it's in there. Miller's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
And here's Charlotte now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Back to Mann. The 3. Big Daddy grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
George outside. Pass to Maxey. Fires from deep. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Here's Mann. And no good. The Sixers leading. Here's Big Daddy. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Fires top of the key. And again, it's Philadelphia. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Miller outside. They can't stop the run with that one.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Yabusele. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Mann. Bridges with it. And that's not going to go. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Kelly Oubre, and it's Big Daddy in at the 3 slot. Maxey against Ball. The 3 ball. Ball cashes one in from distance.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Big Daddy. Oh, Nurkic with the block. And it's the Hornets on the break.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
To the inside. Here's Bona. And he makes it on the layup. Bona's got his second bucket on the night.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago. Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
Smith outside. With a 9-footer. And Nurkic with the basket. On the assist by Smith. Nurkic has gotten his first bucket of the night. Big Daddy, the pass to Oubre. The kick out to Maxey. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Nurkic on the wing man. And here is Williams. He's covered by Oubre. The 3 from Ball. And it's Bona with a rebound. The Sixers lead by 7. For 3, Maxey. And the 76ers another 3.
Well, the corner 3, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Left side man. And here's Ball. Last game with 30. The shot won't fall.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Ryan, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair. Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month Award recipients. The Eastern Conference winner, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
After a while, some guys get comfortable. Now Giannis, he continues to work hard, adding layers to his game.
Yeah, with his success, it fueled his will to win, Shaq, rather than diminishing it.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3. That's the Hornets 5. On defense, the Sixers. Pass the ball. That one doesn't drop. Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's George. Yep, that one goes. George has got 10 points.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 10-point Philadelphia lead. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Miller. No good on the 3.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Three-pointer. Big Daddy shot is good. 12 points for him.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Here's Bridges. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Maxey, that's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Okogie. The 3 is up. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. The Sixers lead by 12. Here's Big Daddy to the wing, right side. It's George on the wing. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Back to Ball. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Down low. Okogie on the wing. Fires the 3. To Ball. Okogie on the wing. 5 to shoot. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
Bridges with room to shoot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Bridges has got his 2nd basket of the game.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that.
And here are the Hornets now, trailing by 13. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Joel Embiid is out there with Paul George. Then it's Maxey, and it's Big Daddy in at the small forward.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Maxey passes to Big Daddy. Pass to Embiid. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
The crossover. Ball no good. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. George passes to Big Daddy. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his third assist of the night.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
1:52 left in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the 76ers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Big Daddy.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Bridges outside. Pass to Okogie. To stop the run. Rebound by Philadelphia. 35 seconds left in the game. The shot by Big Daddy, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Maxey. Here's Big Daddy. Back to Maxey. Here's Big Daddy from downtown. Another three for Philadelphia.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game. But I do like their chances.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill.
Great win tonight, MP.